Good morning to all my dear students. So, as we know, before the holidays, we were studying about the chapter pairs of linear equation in two variables. So today, in this class, I will revise the concept what we studied before the holidays. So, the chapter name is chapter number 3, and the name of chapter is pair of linear equation in two variable. Pair of linear equation in two variable means, I told you on that day also, pair means two, linear means degree 1, and equation there is the sign of equal to, and then both the left side or right side there should be then expressions. And variable means unknowns, yeah, whose value is not a constant, yeah, whose value is not a known. So it means pair of linear equation is, in two variable means those equations which have two variable with degree 1. So in the standard form they are written as a1x plus b1y plus c1 is equal to 0, a2x plus b2y plus c2 is equal to 0, where a, b, c1, c2, b1, b2, these all are the real number. Real number we can know they may be the rational number, they may be the irrational number, and x and y are their variables. So solution of the equation, this equation means solution of the equation means we have to find the value of x and y which will satisfy the given equation. So before solving this equation, without solving this equation, we can also guess what type of the solution the equations have. So this we can do by only the comparing the coefficient of x and y, like this. If by comparing the coefficient of a1 upon a2 is not equal to b1 upon b2, then equations have unique solutions. Unique solution means only one solution. It means then equation intersect at only one point. It means when we draw the lines, then lines intersect at only one point, and the equations are consistent. Consistent means the equation will exist, that type of equation will exist. And second is, if a1 upon a2 is equal to b1 upon b2 is equal to c1 upon c2, then equation have infinite number of solution. Infinite number of solution means now lines are intersecting at infinite points. So let's see here. Equations are constant, and then we can see that the lines drawn are coincident. Coincident means they are one upon another, like this. And if a1 upon a2 is equal to b1 upon b2 is not equal to c1 upon c2, then equation have no solution. No solution means the lines are parallel to each other, they will not intersect anywhere. So these are the result. So after that we did the question by comparing the a1, a2, b1, b2, c1, c2. We have to find whether the lines intersect at 1 point or 2 point. So we did the questions. So from here we can see that a1 is 3 upon 2 and b1 is, so here a1 is 3 upon 2, a2 is 9, b1 is 5 upon 3, and b2 is minus 10, c1 is minus 7, and c2 is minus 40. So when we find the ratio, we got 1 upon 6, a1 upon a2 is 1 upon 6, b1 upon b2 is minus 1 upon 6. Then here a1 upon a2 is not equal to b1 upon b2. It means lines intersect at 1 point, and the given pair of equations are consistent. So in this way we can do the questions there. Solution of the linear pair of linear equation. So there are the four methods. So first today I will take the graphically method. So this graphical method, how to find the solution. So one question we did here, 2x plus y minus 6 is equal to 0, 4x minus 2y minus 4 is equal to 0. Then we can see comparing these equation, the value of a1 upon a2 is 2 upon 4, value of b1 upon b2 is minus 1 upon 2. It means the lines with the given pair of equations are consistent and the lines intersect at 1 point. So now after that, how to solve the by graphical method, we have to use the equation 1 or 2, any equation first. So I'm using here first equation, 2x plus y minus 6 is equal to 0. So we can write it as 2x is equal to 6 minus y, because this will go to that side, then minus become plus, and plus y becomes minus y. So x is equal to 6 minus y upon 2. Now we have to put from our own side the value of y here, and by solving it we should give the value of x, but to try to avoid the decimal numbers here or any fraction numbers. So let's see here how I'm doing this question. I put the value of y is equal to 0, and y of 0, then it comes 6 upon 2, that is 3, and then y is equal to 2, then x is equal to 6 minus 2 is equal to upon 2 is equal to 4 upon 2, and then similarly we got the value. And similarly now we have to use the equation number 2. Equation number 2 is 4x minus 2y minus 4 is equal to 0, and we can write it as 4x is equal to 4 plus 2y, x is equal to 4 plus 2y upon 4, and then by solving we got this. Again we have to keep the value, put the value from our own side on y, and then solving we will get the value x. So this we did. Then after that, when we got this table, after this we have to plot the graph. For plotting the graph, we can see here how to plot the graph. The important thing is their scale. As we know, the 10 small scale is equal to 1 unit, so we can plot here as the in first table there is value 3 and 0. X is 3, value of y is 0, so it is 3 0, and value of x is 2 2. Value of x is 2 here, value of y is 2 here, and both the line will intersect at this point. Now value of next point is 1 4. Value of x is 1 and value of y is 4, so both the line, this particular line is intersected at this point. So this, now after this, when these points we plotted on the graph, then we will have to draw the lines, straight line, and then all the points should be comes in a straight line. If they are not coming in straight line, it means then some mistake you have done in the finding the value. Similarly for the value for table 2, the value of x is 1 and value of y is 0. Value of x is 1 here, but value of y is 0, then that line, these two lines sit at this point, so this point is 1 0. Value of x is 2, value of y is 2. This vertical line is x2 giving x2, this horizontal line gives y2, then both the lines intersect at this point, this is 2 2, and then 3 and x3 and y4. So again we have to plot the, we have to draw the lines. By drawing the line, all the points are coming in the same straight line, and we should be careful here in plotting the values here, because otherwise if the points are not plotted properly, then you will not get the proper answer. So from here we observe that the lines intersect at point 2 and 2. That means this is the point which is the solution of the given equation. So by plotting the graph, at last you have to write, we see that line intersect at point 2 and 2. So this implies x is 2, y is 2. So in this way we have to do the. So one more question I did today, as the first day of the after the holidays. The question is, half the perimeter of a rectangular garden whose length is 4 meter more than its width. Means it is given here the length is 4 meter more than the width. When more word is there, we have to use the sign of plus. So we have to find the dimension of the garden. So we don't know here that there is a rectangular garden, we don't know its length and breadth. So we will suppose let length is x unit and y is y unit. So according to question as given, the length is what? Length is 4 meter more than its width. Means more, for more there is plus. So x is equal to, x means length is equal to 4 plus y. That means now we got the equation number 1. This is equation number 1. And second, it is given here half the perimeter of a rectangular garden. As we know, the perimeter of rectangular garden is 2 bracket length plus breadth. So length we have x and y, but they are saying half. Half means upon 2, perimeter upon 2. So 2 upon 2 is equal to x plus y is equal to 36, because half the perimeter of a rectangle whose length is 4 meter more than its width is 26, means this 36 sorry, not 26, this 36 is the value of the perimeter of the rectangle. So x plus y is equal to 36. Now by solving, x is equal to 4 plus y. The same way we have to find the two table, one from this equation and one from the this equation. Now you should be take one precautions here. When we are plotting the graph, we have to see the values. Those values should be lie in the should be easy to plot on the graph. So for that I'm taking here value like x is equal to 0, then it comes x is equal to 4. But if I will take x is equal to 1, then it is coming 5. Value, sorry, when by value of y is equal to 1, then x becomes 4 plus 1 5. But here we can plot easily. But in the second equation, as we saw that there is the large values, so it is tough to us to make the graph. So for that, what I did, I'm taking the interval of 10 10. So as x is equal to, by I'm putting the 10, then value of x is equal to 4 plus 10, that is 14. As y is 20, then x is 24, then we got this graph. And then by using the second equation, we got the this graph. Now we can see here, with the help of this table, we can plot the graph easily. As here I'm using the scale. The scale is 10 small scale is equal to 10 units. So here the value, first value is x is 4 and y is 0. So x is 4, the value of x is 4. Here we can see small lines are there, they are representing 1 units. So x is 4 is here and y is 0, so it means this point. X is 14, so here from here to here, this little dark line, there is 15, but before that there is 1 point. We can write it as 14 and 10, this value. Then the third value is x is 24 and y is x is 24 and y is 20. So from here we can see here the x is 24 and y is 20. So again, by plotting the graph, we see that by using these two tables, we got this graph. And we observe from here, these line intersect at this point. That means this point is the solution of the given equation. And if we will see carefully here, this point, the lines are intersecting at point x. The value of x is coming 20 and the value of y is coming on 16. So from here it means that when we plot the graph, the line intersect at point 20 and 16. So it means value of x is 20 and value of y is 16. So it means the length of rectangle is x means 20 meter and value of y is 16 meter. Why I'm writing here the meter? Because in the question already it is given the unit is meter, so we have to write the answer in meter. So now important thing is that what's the homework we have given for your holidays. You have to send that holiday on my WhatsApp by today in the form of a PDF. Thank you and have a nice day.